Today I have in the latest version of the Hydrium from Isotope Watches, known as the orange one. Jose, the owner of Isotope, likes to have fun with his designs, especially with the Hydrium lineup. There's some very bright, bold versions of the watch, some a little bit more toned down, but this I think falls right about in the middle. Now, I have featured quite a few Hydriums on the channel since they've come out, so just a quick look today, but let's get to it and check out the watch. All right, now this is a brand that is one of my all-time favorites, and my enthusiasm may have rubbed off on my friend Jason, the producer of the Toronto Timepiece show. He ended up buying this a few weeks ago, and he offered to lend it in for us to check out. So thanks to him for that. Thanks, Jason. If you're not familiar with Isotope watches, they're always coming out with something interesting, from dress watches like the watch I'm wearing today, the Mercury Shadow, to watches like this, the Hydrium, to the very tooly and one of my favorite watches that they've come out with lately, the Moonshot chronograph. They still, though, maintain a certain design language that is isotope across all their releases. I actually just booked my flight. Some big news here, to go to the big news for me at least, to go to the British Watchmakers Day show in a few weeks. So we're looking forward to seeing Jose and all the brands that'll be there with their watches on display. I'll definitely put together a video on that, so keep an eye out. If you're going, reach out. I definitely want to meet up with as many people as I can while I'm there. To the watch here, though, and the dial here is obviously orange, but it almost has an iridescent effect and changes the tone of orange quite a lot depending on the lighting. Might not fully show through on camera, but it's a cool effect. You can see it kind of at the edge of the raised teardrop shaped section of the dial, the easiest, but it looks really good. Up top, just above that raised area, is Isotope printed in black, and Hydrium automatic with the water resistance at the bottom of the dial. The contrasting black hands form the shape of I for Isotope, and the minute and second hands reach right out to that minute track. No problem getting the time, although in low light, the lume on the hands, not crazy bright. The lume pip, also with the shape of the teardrop, the lacrima shape, has lume that's a fair amount brighter, but the hands could handle a stronger application. The bezel is a 120 click bezel, and the way the grips are machined, it's very grippy. Good, satisfying feel and sound, and the finish being bead blasted like this gives it such a cool, rugged, tooly look. The case has that same bead blasted finish as the bezel. It's a chunky watch with those thick lugs, also inspired by the lacrima shape, by the way, but it wears comfortably on wrist. It does have some weight to it, so you feel it when you're wearing it, but yeah, I'm just a big fan overall of the design. Popped the strap off so we could get a look at the movement, and running the watch is a 25 joule Landeron movement, beating at 28,800 vibrations per hour with an approximate 40-hour power reserve. The crown is signed. It's a screw down crown and a good size, so no problem getting a hold of it. Winding action is smooth, and it threads back in just as smoothly. So this is available on a couple of strap options: an orange FKM rubber, a gray rubber that I have here, and the single pass OTAN strap, which is made in Liverpool, England by Zulu Alpha Straps. This is a very good quality strap with a major amount of stitch work happening. So by the looks of it, it's going to be very durable. Jason opted to get this and the gray rubber, also a good quality strap and a nice look on the watch. Size on the watch comes in at a case width of right at 40 millimeters. Lug to lug is 47.3 millimeters. Lug opening is 20 millimeters, and the thickness is 15.1 millimeters, including the AR treated domed sapphire. Water resistance is 300 meters. And here it is on my 7.25-inch wrist. And yeah, super cool watch. Major wrist presence and just a fun watch to wear. Price on the watch comes in at 1137 USD, and these are limited to 100 pieces. Link to where you can find them will be in the description below. Thanks to Jason for lending this in. Thanks for taking a few minutes to stop by, and we'll see you real soon. Hopefully, some of you at the British Watchmakers Day in London. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.